It's Monday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Today we remember John Fielder, a renowned nature photographer from right here in Silverthorne, and his final visit to the Krystal 93 studios in February.
I've been pretty much to every remote alpine lake at 12,000 feet that exists in all 28 Colorado mountain ranges, and that's my favorite kind of ecosystem on Earth.
Fielder died this past Friday of pancreatic cancer. He was 73 and still finding inspiration in his own backyard.
My favorite reflection photograph I've ever made in my life I found 3 years ago on the north end of the Gore Range, and the exact location shall go undescribed so we don't get a cluster going there.
He told us the backcountry is busier than it once was.
We did a pretty good job in the 70s and the 80s helping people understand how to treat nature, and unfortunately we've got to do that all over again.
Which is not exactly a bad thing, with the right education.
But I'm confident, we can get people on the right track and protect the amazing resource we have, especially here in Summit County.
Fielder hoped to inspire a new generation of stewards and photographers through his life's work, available online now through History Colorado. A 21-year-old Colorado woman fell to her death in Rocky Mountain National Park on Saturday. The Denver Post confirms the woman was descending Flying Dutchman Couloir between Longs Peak and Mount Meeker. Her climbing partner, a 25-year-old Texas man, also fell and was critically injured. In another separate incident, a 64-year-old Texas man fell 60 feet near the Keyhole route on Longs Peak. He too was critically injured. We just had a third straight weekend of barely dwindling traffic on the I-70 Mountain Corridor. Nearly 143,000 vehicles passed through the tunnels Friday into Sunday. That is down 1% from last weekend, down 6.5% from the summer high in July. Homestake Road, a dirt road near Minturn, is closed this week for culvert replacement. This is part of a Forest Service program to replace old and failing culverts with dirt ditches that mimic stream beds. Local fire danger remains moderate today in Summit, still with no fire restrictions. In sports, the Rockies lost to the Dodgers yesterday, 8-3. Tonight, the Rockies open a series with the Diamondbacks. Summit local Miriam Hickey of High Country Soccer is coming to us from Australia, where she's been covering the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup.
History will be made as a first-time world champion will be crowned, as all former champions, including the US, have been eliminated.
Hickey's most exciting match of the weekend? England over Colombia.
It was, however, England who broke the tie in the 63rd minute to claim the win and a chance to face home country Australia in the semis.
Australia is playing England this Wednesday. Spain plays Sweden tomorrow. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz & Associates with American Family in Dillon. The Summit High varsity golf team's in Aspen today for a tournament, and Saturday was Run the Rockies Trail 10K and half marathon at Frisco Peninsula, where Coet Stafford of Westminster and Maya Zimmerman of Highlands Ranch won the 10K. Cody Jones of Breck and Carolyn Baker of Boulder won the half marathon. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.